Okay, well, I'm actually standing in the front passenger seat. It's definitely, I need to get the vacuum in here and clean up a bit. Brian's gonna get the shop vac and we're gonna be able to vacuum and pull some stuff. These chairs that are there are gonna be removed. That little cabinet's gonna stay there. I absolutely am in love with that window. I'm actually thinking about putting like a bench seat, making a bench seat here. So there's storage in the bench and then seating as well. Um, but I mean, oh, I guess there's carpet in here. I didn't even realize. I thought it was just fucking floor. But anyhow, well, this carpet will definitely have to be cleaned and steam cleaned and whatnot. We'll see if I got to rip it up. If I can just keep it there for now and then basically put a piece of linoleum over it, I'm fine with that. I'm gonna see if I can get in the back here without, because I didn't want to climb in through the fucking side door, because then it's a rigmarole sometimes. And anyhow, that's kind of cool. It's got a cup holder on it and everything. Um, this is gonna be my doggy quarters and kitty corner. I was actually gonna make this into a bunk for myself if it was tight, if it wasn't too tight, but I might just put my bed up here. Um, that might just be an option for me. Because to be honest with you, it actually, I could lay up there comfortably and not smash my head. So once I get these cushions, because I'm getting rid of all these cushions, so it's going to basically be, it's gonna be flat, and there's going to be whatever across here. Um, but everything's going to be like repainted. It's not going to be dark like that. It's not going to look wood like. This bench seat is probably going to come out, and I'll probably just put my futon in here. And like I said, I could put my double mattress up there without the box, because it doesn't have a box spring. As long as it's got a secure base. Oh, look at that! There's a little bee, some bees. These cushions are all going because they've been in here for a while. There's I don't really know if there's anything here that, like, they said they're gonna. This one blanket I'll probably keep, or whatever, for the dogs. Just wash it. And then there's a blanket there, and he said basically he'll take whatever I don't want in here from in here. So, um, obviously, these seats, I just, I can't, I can't. Um, it'd be kind of funny if you could actually swap the fucking seats. Because that seat is actually a little bit more rough. If I could use one of these seats and switch it into there, that would actually be better. And then just make sure that the seat belt and all that is actually attached. Like, reconfigure it, right? That might be an idea, just to have a better seating. The floor there needs to be welded because it's kind of soft. See, now I can open this fucking door. No, hang on. Now I can get out. But anyhow, oh, I don't have the holder. So there's a good little space for storage up here, which is great. It's a dual fridge, so it's gas or electric. Decent little freezer. I mean, it needs a little wipe, but I mean, they actually just recently cleaned it, so, because when Brian saw it, it was pretty gnarly. And then if there's any painting and stuff, like this is going to be changed. I'm not having, it's not going to look like it's fucking 80s. I'm going to probably repaint those shelves. And, yeah. Got the counter here, which I do like, but, depending on depending on what's going on here, I might, who knows, I might rip it out. Brian might not want me to rip it out right now, but I mean, I'm not going to rip it out yet. It's just, I'm going to try to make use of it for the moment because it's better than what I have, which is nothing. So, but yeah, my bread box, because that ain't gonna, I don't use a microwave, so I literally use that as a bread box. And there's so much wasted space up top, it's ridiculous. So, like, I'm gonna be taking full advantage of all the space in here. Here's my bathroom, which, there's the vent, which is perfect. Oh, look at that, there's a mirror. Ooh. Should actually, it's got toilet paper or paper towel holder, so that's perfect. Sorry, just opening some windows maybe for some fresh air. Fucking old school curtains are disgusting. This counter, this entire counter and sink are gonna be going. I can't handle this sink and this counter. I would rather have like a little something in this corner, and that, or like, you know, wherever the plumbing is for the sink, like set the sink up in the corner or whatever, and then have like a little storage. That's how that's gonna be, honestly. The toilet, I've never used an RV toilet, so we'll see how that goes. Ooh, that's disgusting. Apparently it needs to be dealt with. Wonderful. Apologize for that. I never even looked in that before, and I don't know why I did that. Anyhow, still better than what I was looking at. Tell me in your right mind, who the fuck would hook up an HVAC system into an RV? Like, really? An HVAC system? What the fuck? Not HVAC, sorry, central. Oh, what the fuck is it called? HVAC system, central vac. Whatever the fuck it is that they put in a house. Like, why the hell would you need that in here? And so, obviously needs a little bit of work. But that's, you know, now Brian can get in here. And I know it looks bad, but this spot, and it is worse than what it was when we saw it last year for sure. This part, but at the same time, it's definitely fixable. And this is basically going to be where the rabbits are going to be. This is going to be their cages, their pens are going to be like, these are going to be propped back up. And I may or may not, I may get rid of these because I need the space, and then I'll just create like a storage on top of the cages. But I'm basically going to have the rabbit cages, the big rabbit cages in here, along here, and then the rest of the space, I'm going to utilize it for kitty quarters. So basically anything on top of the rabbit cages, the space is going to be for storage and for the rabbits and stuff, and sleeping area for the cats. And I'm hoping to get some custom cat trees or something that I can put in here to make like something to go across here for them to connect and, you know, jump up, and like a, you know, they've got sleeping sections. And I love how much windows there are here. Like, I can make sure that the windows are accessible in a sense where, you know, I can open them for fresh air. I don't think these back windows open. They're just a window. It's unfortunate. I really wish it would, but maybe this one does. I don't know. Oh, apparently that just popped out. Oh, whatever. Anyhow. So, I mean, you know, I'm quite satisfied. Almost a 10-minute video, wow. I'm quite satisfied regardless of how it looks right this minute. It's a lot. Oh, inverter. Ah, there's the switch. Apparently, I was talking to Brian about the inverter. It's a lot less work technically than what they, and apparently there's a mirror here, than what that other one we were looking at that Brian went to go pick up on the weekend and wasted his time. So yeah, anyhow, shop vac's gonna be pretty fucking busy. That's all. That's what I can say. But this is, I'm going to get before pictures and after pictures, like after it's been kind of cleaned out, before we've really, because all these curtains and shit are going to come down eventually, but right now I'm just keeping it for privacy. If you watch my entire video, I appreciate it. Oh, look at that. There's a horse there. That's definitely a sign from my, my El Blanco horse that I'm supposed to be meeting when I get out west. That's my horsey. Anyhow, so I hope you enjoyed my tour of my Tsunami Foxy, we call her. Yeah. And I've got some off-grid lights and shit like that, like rechargeable lights that I can put up around the RV here, even for off-grid lighting and low power usage, you know what I mean? We're going to hook up the inverter. We have actually inverters ourselves because we used to use one. So Brian is going to be working on that at some point too and fix all this mess and that. But at the end of the day, we'll be able to run the inverter, and we're going to use this fridge that we have currently in here as our main fridge of holder. There's a bee in here. He came in here. Anyhow, this fridge is going to, you know, be running with the propane. We're going to get the propane put in this RV eventually in time. And then we'll use this fridge basically for our main holding for food and stuff like that. And the other stuff that we have that we are going to currently use will be in our other fridge. Not that we have a ton of stuff, but just extra storage, you know, so it's not collecting in coolers and shit in the house. And then we just grab it and kind of go. I'm a little sketched out about this oven, but it's just because it's propane and I'm not, or gas, like I don't like these things. Those are my cupboards. They slide so I can, for easy pull, you know what I mean? So they just go in here, which is kind of cool. So I gotta like line that, and yeah, I apologize for the darkness. It's kind of hard to maneuver myself in here at the moment. So anyhow, I'm gonna call it right now, and yeah, I actually think I can probably get a spot, my bed up there, as long as I have something to go over top of the cab there, because we won't be like if you want to go in there, you know, we're used to ducking in through a little square from the truck Brian used to drive for work, so we can manage. Yeah, so or just simply go at the fucking door and get into the driver's side or the passenger side, or drive into pull into the passenger there, and then climb over to the driver. Not a big deal. So anyhow, this is what I'm working with, and hoping to put a futon, like I said, in here that's coming like literally the day before my birthday. So we'll see how it goes.